Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty the Sultan issues 2 royal decrees. The Ministry of Labor launches an initiative to highlight the AI roles in government institutions. The project for supplying water from Muscat to Dakhliya governorates reached 87% completion rate with estimated cost of 128 million Omani riyals. And the cancer genetic screening program is launched to detect cancer cells through the gene that causes cancerous growth. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issued 2 royal decrees. Royal Decree number 34/2023 on military promotions. Article 1. The following shall be promoted to the rank of Major General. Brigadier General Abdulaziz bin Abdullah bin Badr al-Mandari. Brigadier General Sultan bin Mohammed bin Nasser al-Ma'mari. Article 2. This decree shall be issued in the official gazette and shall come into force from the date of its issue. Royal Decree number 35/2023 on appointing the Sultanate of Oman's permanent representative to the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Article 1. The Ambassador Sheikh Mohammed bin Ahmed bin Salim al-Shamfari, Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman in the Republic of Indonesia, shall be appointed as the permanent representative of the Sultanate of Oman to the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Article 2. This decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into force from the date of its issue. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency Sergio Mattarella, President of the Republic of Italy, on his country's National Day. Oman Airport stressed that it will implement the royal directives of His Majesty the Sultan for having the fuel prices in Salalah Airport same as the prices in Muscat International Airport as part of the immediate action strategy in cooperation with the concerned authorities and strategic partners. It also pointed out that the royal directives will promote travel and cargo movement from and to Salalah Airport, and it will help cut down air ticket prices as well as improve traffic during Kharif season. The government fuel subsidies seeks to attract more investments and flights in Salalah Airport. The Ministry of Labor launched a new initiative to explore the role of artificial intelligence in government institutions so as to integrate such technology. The event was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Kamil bin Fahd Al Saeed.
The Ministry of Labor announced today an initiative for exploring the roles of artificial intelligence in government departments. The initiative is aimed at utilizing the tools of this technology in various institutional applications to raise the efficiency of government performance. The initiative was announced upon the opening of the second forum of the National System for Innovation and Change Management, one of the programs of Oman Vision 2040. The program seeks to develop government performance and improve the quality of services in the state administrative apparatus. The Ministry of Labor also announced the launch of a package of projects planned for the second version of the National System for Innovation and Change Management in partnership with various government and private sector units.
Nama Water Services announced that the completion rate of the reinforcement of the water transmission system in the Dakhliya governorate has reached 87%, and we have more details on the following report.
To achieve sustainability and water security for the wilayas of Al-Dakhiliya Governorate, work is in steady progress on the reinforcement of the water transmission system in Al-Dakhiliya Governorate through a 173-kilometer water pipeline, starting from the central pumping station in the wilaya of Asib all the way to the wilayas of Al-Dakhiliya Governorate. This strategic project, which is being implemented by Nama Water Services, has reached an 87% completion rate.
The scope of the project is to enhance the existing system by constructing a new pipeline with total length of 173 kilometers. In this project, we have many connections points between the new pipeline and the existing pipeline to ensure the continuous pumping of water to Dakhiliya Governorate. Also, we have SCADA system, which will allow us to monitor and control the flow of the water to Dakhiliya Governorate.
The project includes the construction of a strategic reservoir with a total capacity of 350,000 cubic meters in the wilaya of Samail, in addition to 5 pumping stations with balancing reservoirs at capacities ranging between 2,000 to 12,500 cubic meters.
This project has been started at third quarter of 2020, and at the time of the peak of COVID-19, with the challenge of the pandemic, the project team, along with the contractor and the consultant, they were able to cooperate to each other and start the project. The project is cost in exceeding 128 million Omani Riyal. And it consists of 5 pump stations, starting from Asib at Muscat Governorate, and then all the way through Al-Dakhiliya Wilayat up to the end of the Dakhiliya of Bahla area.
Despite the technical and geographical challenges, the project management team has been able to overcome all difficulties so as to complete the project on time. The project is endeavored to meet the rapidly increasing demand for water, either of households or demands imposed by industrial areas. Salih Bukhalfan al-Rahbi, Sultanate of Oman Television, Al-Dakhiliya Governorate.
Hydrogen Oman, a subsidiary of Energy Development Oman Group, signed 3 agreements on the production of green hydrogen in the Sultanate of Oman, with an expected output of 500 metric tons of green hydrogen, equivalent to 12 gigawatts of clean energy per year. Another agreement was signed between the Ministry of Energy and Minerals, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning, and Hydrogen Oman to get usufruct use lands for renewable energy and green hydrogen projects. Still to come on News Bulletin. El Salil Natural Park hosts a field training program targeting environmental specialists and observers from all around the Sultanate of Oman. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Sultan Qaboos University and the Spanish Agency for International Development Cooperation signed an agreement on cultural cooperation. The agreement includes teaching a number of Spanish language subjects and holding a number of cultural activities during the next academic years. The agreement was signed by Her Highness Sayyida Dr. Muna bint Fahad Al Said, Assistant Vice Chancellor for International Cooperation in Sultan Qaboos University, and Her Excellency Maria El Khudubro, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Spain to the Sultanate of Oman. The Oman Cancer Association, in cooperation with the Ministry of Health, represented by the National Center for Genetic Health in Occidental Oman, launched a genetic screening program for cancer patients under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al-Sabti, Minister of Health, and we have more details in the following report.
Oman Cancer Association, with its non-stop efforts working together with the Ministry of Health and other organizations on improving cancer prevention, detection, diagnosis and survivorship. The Oman Cancer Association, in cooperation with the Ministry of Health, represented by the National Genetic Center and Occidental Oman, launched a genetic screening program for cancer patients. The launching ceremony took place under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al-Sabti, Minister of Health, in the presence of other officials from inside and outside the Sultanate of Oman. At the beginning of the ceremony, the chief guest and attendees took a tour at the postal exhibition, where all were briefed on the progressive development made by the OCA. Oman Cancer Association is currently entering its 23rd year from its humble beginnings to become a prestigious institution that is internationally recognized and accredited, and the association will continue its efforts for cancer patients. Dr. Wahid Al-Kharusi, president of the association, in his speech said, adding that the genetic testing program for cancer patients is one of the most important sustainable programs in cooperation with the Ministry of Health and Occidental Oman. Dr. Mohammed Al-Lamki, a board member of the Oman Cancer Association, he spoke about the Genetic Center collaboration with the Ministry of Health, the Oman Cancer Association and Occidental Oman. Dr. Suleima Al-Lamki, director of the National Genetic Center, introduced the gathering to the Precision Oncology.
The National Genetic Center has started a new project, which is Precision Oncology, funded by Occidental and with the help of OCA, Oman Cancer Association. This Precision Oncology, it looks at the targeted genetics of the cancer itself. This will help in defining what are the targeted therapies that we can use in order to minimize the side effects that are given by normal chemotherapy.
Dr. Manal Zidgali narrated the achievements of the association. It was pointed out that the association has been allotted a plot of land to build the association headquarters and Dar al-Hanan, a journey to further achievements from its humble beginnings to the state-of-art facility.
The Oman Cancer Association is an umbrella non-for-profit, non-governmental organization that supports patients, their families, and the community. We are proud today to be launching our own genetic testing program with the support of our Occidental and, of course, the Royal Hospital and Ministry of Health. So we are proudly saying today that we have 300 tests which will be done in Oman and for patients who are suffering with cancer to find out their genetic testing results, inshallah.
The evening saw the signing ceremony between Oman Cancer Association and Occidental Oman for the Genetic Cancer Program. This new development will see an opportunity to conduct more tests. Genetic cancer screening is a test to detect genetic mutations inherited at birth, which helps predict the risk of developing cancer from the amount of cancerous genes exist in the body. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
Vice Admiral Abdullah bin Khamis Al-Raisi, Chief of Staff of the Sultan's Armed Forces, received His Excellency Major General Pilot Isa bin Rashid Jabr Al-Muhannadi, Assistant GCC Secretary General for Military Affairs, and his accompanying delegation. During the meeting, they reviewed the existing military cooperation between the Sultan's Armed Forces and the GCC Secretary General for Military Affairs. A memorandum of understanding was signed in Invest in Oman Hall between Omani, Japanese and Iranian companies to develop Al Kasfa hot spring in the Wilaya of Arostaq in South Al-Batina Governorate. The Memorandum of Understanding stipulates the establishment of a center in Al Kasfa hot spring containing departments for research and development, mineral extraction, development of cosmetics and health products, and the production of Omani medicinal and aromatic plant extracts. Al Kasfa hot spring was chosen for this project for its richness in various kinds of minerals that can be used in the innovative production of goods and therefore will contribute to enhancing the Sultanate of Oman's competitiveness in creativity and innovation. As part of its role in protecting and preserving the environment as well as improving the environmental performance, the Environment Authority conducted a field training program in As-Salil Natural Park in the Wilaya of Al-Kamil wal-Wafi in South Al-Sharqiyya Governorate. Let's watch this report.
As-Salil Natural Reserve in the Wilaya of Al-Kamil wal-Wafi in South Al-Sharqiyya Governorate is considered as a spacious environment that is full of several wild trees, and it's a good source of food for wild animals. Here, a number of environmental observers gather for training purposes in order to improve the environmental performance level by some practices such as conducting a field research.
This program will be divided in two parts, morning and evening. Morning will be lecturing, and the evening will be field survey. And we are going different instruments like as map, topography, and GPS, and metering tab, and different instruments.
This field camp in As-Salil Natural Reserve trains specialists on various field research methods that's divided in two parts, theoretical and practical, which is about counting trees, birds, and big mammals. The theoretical part is about counting small mammals, insects, and reptiles.
We are here at the moment to try to present the objective, environmental objective of 2023 for the Environment Authority. So we bring all the people from different environment administrators all over Oman under workshop so that we can do the measurement in front of them and try to help them and support them how to do all these kind of measurement. In the end of the day, all of us have got the same view, same type of measurement, same type of tools, and inshallah it's going to work finally.
This field camp program in South Al-Sharqiyya comes to train specialists from all environment directorates around the Sultanate of Oman to boost their skills on field research, which is considered as one of the main research tools used for several kinds of research such as demographic, social, and environmental. Sultan bin Saif Al-Sara'i from South Al-Sharqiyya Governorate, Wilaya of Al-Kamil wal-Wafi.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty the Sultan issues 2 royal decrees. The Ministry of Labor launches an initiative to highlight the AI roles in government institutions. The project for supplying water from Muscat to Dakhiliya Governorate reaches 87% completion rate with estimated cost of 128 million Omani Riyals. And the Cancer Genetic Screening Program is launched to detect cancer cells through the gene that causes cancerous growth. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin from all of us here at the newsroom and the studios. Thank you for watching and enjoy your weekend.